Hi Sag, this is going to be your reading for the end of March and moving into April 2022. It is good primarily for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Sagittarius in tropical astrology, but it could resonate anywhere where you have Sagittarius in your natal chart. It is a general reading. Please keep in mind that it's general and not personal, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. If this doesn't hit it for you, Sag, you can try watching readings on this channel for any other part of your natal chart, and you could find messages that you need there instead of this message, or in addition to this message in different parts of your life. This is a general reading. You can apply it to any part of your life. If you are looking specifically for a love message, check out my other channel, Sagittarius. It's called SOMA, CHANDRA, Libra. I read just for Libra and Sag on that channel. It's a channel just for those two signs, and I do love messages on that channel every 4 days. I will put out a love message on Soma Chandra Libra for you today in addition to this message. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website's down in the description below. And if you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Right now it's Soma Chandra Sagittarius. Let us begin. Thank you for listening to my intro. You have a lot of interesting energy coming towards you, Sagittarius. I do see that you want peace in your life right now. I also can tell with vulture spirit here, nothing is wasted, that maybe you're doing some cleanup in your life right now. Energy that came through for you in the Colette Baron Reed Animal Oracle deck is Wombat spirit, be at home, but then Wasp spirit, sometimes life stings, nothing is wasted. I think that you are trying to be at home and be at peace in your own skin right now. Some of you are going to feel kind of like a homebody. You are thinking a lot about stability and where you feel safe and comfortable. Some of you have been through something difficult because Wasp spirit has come out. Something has been stinging lately, but Spirit is trying to remind you that nothing is wasted. Whatever difficult scenario you've been through at this time that stung, that was hard, there was a lesson in it, and it's being cleaned up and cleaned out. Some of you are at home or in a home that you maybe don't want to be in as well. I'm hearing that. But for the most part, I do think that you are trying to find peace and be at home and feel comfortable in your own skin while possibly going through a difficult time. I see be playful down here. You will start to feel playful, I think, in a week or two. For my second Oracle deck, a very specific message came out. These cards just choom, 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 one after the other. It feels very specific, almost personal for one person, but this is what came out. They told me to deliver it. Your intention is discovery, and people, the card of people came out, teacher and professional assistance. Again, wanting peace. Your intention is to discover something that will bring you peace. And apparently some of you are looking for professional assistance and a teacher of some kind in your life. Or perhaps there is a person looking for you to be their teacher and for you to provide them professional assistance. Sagittarians are, in general, very helpful people. You're happy to give other people advice as well and teach others. That your mutable energy makes you very good teachers and very good at assisting other people. So someone may be looking for you to give them professional assistance and teach them, but a lot of you are in a mode of discovery, looking for someone to help you at this time and provide you with some professional assistance in some way, which is good. If you've been through something that stings and you feel like something might have been a waste in your life, it may have propelled you to this moment where you're looking for a teacher, a mentor, or a guide. You're not doing nothing. You're in a mode of discovery, which I really like for you. Your animal totem for the end of the month is camel. This suggests that you are about to go on a long journey of some kind. Some of you may be traveling. You will be in it for the long haul too. Camel is a very sustainable energy. They have a twinkle in their eye. They have a lot of wisdom to share, a lot of stories to tell, and they can make it through very tough conditions. They survive in the desert and they need very little to survive. I see you about to go on some kind of a long journey with a very sustaining energy and a slow, steady momentum that will get you where you're meant to go. So I think you're hanging in there. Hawk is also at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Crow is here as well. Hawk is about taking an overview effect, surveying something. So there's this part of you that is very linear in your path, but then there's this part of you that wants to get an overview effect. The message of Hawk is to see things for what they really are from a different point of view. Keep your eye on the prize. looking for your next meal for sure, and not wanting to be tied down in any way. I'm trying to see if there's any more messages that will come through. Yeah, you don't want to be caged in any way, and you are slowly moving away from situations that do not serve you. You're not moving quickly. You can't at this time. I feel a surveying energy coming off of you. And your tarot is interesting. It's kind of a mixed bag. At the center of everything for you, I'm like, how does Sagittarius, see themselves right now? Or what is the center of everything? I got the Four of Wands. So perhaps a homecoming, a stability, an invitation of some kind. The catalyst or the challenge is the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are working from home, or you would like to work from home. Some of you have to work a lot and you have loved ones waiting for you to come. Some of you are looking for a place to live or have stability, but the challenge is work and where you work. Trying to create a balance between your home and work life. Don't forget to look up at your accomplishments at this time, Sagittarius. I do see you wanting and having stability or looking for it. This is paramount for you. Some of you are looking for a home that is near where you work or work near where you live. Some of you, I think, are going to be working from home right now. I see a comfort here for you, but I also see you surrounded by a bit of competition. Let's start with the actions that are coming in, because the actions I have are kind of opposing. I have the Five of Swords, but I also have the Three of Pentacles. And I notice that the Five of Swords is looking right at the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you may be very content right now. Some of you might be working from home right now, and other people don't like that. They might be jealous. Watch out for jealousy and resentment around you and other people stealing your ideas and getting credit for your work. I do sense like there's some conflict, or like maybe an antsiness for you, just an agitation a little bit. I feel like this is people around you, though, watching you very focused on what you're doing and creating stability in your life. There is conflict and change around you, but at the same time, I see you trying very hard to be part of solutions and not part of problems. Sagittarians are generally not drama queens or kings. They are very mutable and optimistic and want to help people cooperate. I see a cooperative energy, but there may be people around you that are making that difficult for you at this time. I kind of see this guy saying, I can't believe he or she can just bury her nose and focus on what she's doing. You may have some ladder climbers around you right now, Sag, in particular in the work environment, or energy around you that's kind of disruptive. I also see that some of you may be trying to work from home, and that's difficult because there might be some construction going on around you or noise going on around you that's a little bit difficult. But I do think you're going to deal with it pretty well. What's driving you is the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands. So we have two fives here. Someone with a winner-loser mentality. Some of you are angry at someone for what they're doing. You're also very worried about competition and people not agreeing and getting along. This seems to make you stressed out and nervous. That's actually very typical of Sagittarians. They're not like Aries or Scorpio that are like quick to fight, quick to dive deep. You're more about solutions and being future focused and optimistic. And it can be difficult for a Sagittarian when there's a lot of people in the environment that are competitive, not getting along very well. You seem worried about conflict and competition. I see some inner conflict for you that drives you when you wake up in the morning. And I think it's because while you're trying to be productive and have stability, there just might be some shit going on around you. Not everyone in the environment's going to cooperate. But your subconscious and your crowning thoughts look absolutely beautiful. In your subconscious, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Well, now, you have very high expectations for yourself. Classic Sagittarian energy. I see that you are a grand visionary. You are thinking a lot about your future and the direction that your life is going. You have high expectations of yourself. You want to do very, very well for yourself. And some of you are doing very well. You've reached a level of self-sufficiency, grand visionary, in charge, totally in charge. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you're throwing this strong king energy, very self-sufficient. Some of you have taken some really smart shortcuts to get here too. Like you've taken a fast track to some success in your life and you're very proud of yourself and you're not going to stop there. You're going to continue to put your nose to the grindstone. You want to build upon this stability with the Four of Wands. There may be other people around you that are jealous of you and competitive with you. And you don't like this. This doesn't make you feel very good. Because you see yourself as the high priestess who also, she'll be quiet. He or she will be quiet around all this bullshit that's going on around you. You may feel like a little bit of a wallflower, you know, with the Eight of Pentacles and the high priestess. Like you're not quite sure why this is happening, this bullshit going on around you. So you're going to choose quiet. Yeah, you're just working on your stability and your grand vision and your money. And your crowning thought is the Nine of Cups and the Sun. Wow. You are, I'm like, this made me want to cry. I was like, oh, this is so Sagittarius. This is so classic Sag, where you focus on what you're really truly grateful for, what makes you happy and satisfied. It's like the highest version of yourself is saying you have a lot to be grateful for. You have more than most people do. Nothing is wasted. You know, life stings, but there's so much more than that. Some of you are just happy to have a home. Happy to have a home. Some of you are doing work on a home and it's pissing other people off. And you don't want to fight with them, but you have a vision for your home in your life. Yeah, the highest version of yourself is saying, look, there's conflict, loss, and change in the environment, but your future looks bright. You have so much to be happy and optimistic about. I feel this sense of satisfaction when, you know, when you're at your best. You're like, I know that I have a lot to be optimistic about, and I know that I have a lot to be grateful for in this moment. I'm looking towards those happy moments, and I'll be quiet through this conflict and change and competition because I have success on my mind. I have a vision on my mind. You're here to impress, starting with impressing yourself. Some of you have a Pisces on your mind, though, or a very quiet person. You're listening to your intuition, though. I feel like you're handling the stress around you as best you can. I do also get the sense, I have to say it one more time, you may have someone in your environment that just, they want to be like you, but they let their jealousy get in the way. Now, you may be feeling that about someone else that you work with, but there is something to learn. And ultimately, you know that you just have to focus on what you have in your life to be truly grateful for. Hidden factors that you're not aware of that will support you or hinder you. I've got the King of Swords and the Moon. Well, I have two masculine energies here. I could be picking up on masculine Sagittarius, but again, not necessarily. This King of Wands doesn't have to be you either. It can be someone else in your environment. And things may or may not be working out great with that person because you're listening to your intuition. If this is another person in your environment, Sagittarius, hang on, they want me to go back to this King of Wands. If this is someone else in your environment, they seem to have a lot to be proud of, but they might not be giving you the attention that you want. They might be a little too self-focused. This may in turn be pissing you off, but you still have this optimism on your mind. But there's someone around you. They could be an Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Pisces, but they do not have to be those signs. This person confuses you. This person has a heavy emotional side. I hear this person does this to themselves. They like to get the last word. They don't want to open up emotionally. They may be very, very smart, but they are not necessarily going to open up and be part of solutions with you all the time. A part of this person sort of hides and closes themselves off. They very much want control. I sense an Aquarius energy off of this person, and also Cancer. Yeah, they don't want to open up. They may be confusing you. You could be dealing with both of these people right now and you don't know what to do. Stay self-focused and on your gratitude. The way you're feeling right now is the Five of Pentacles. I do see that some of you have a bit of a consciousness of lack at this time. You may be worried about being left out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles is kind of a break-even card. What I have to say about the Five of Pentacles is it the Nine of Pentacles? No, it's not. And I think that this is what you're going towards, and this is how you see yourself. It's not the 9 or the 10, where we've got it all, made in the sunshine, made in the shade. But it's not the Two of Pentacles and the Tower, which is, oh my God, what am I going to do? I only have 2 pennies to rub together. Some of you may be, I'm hearing people jealous of you, or maybe you a little bit, not jealous, but resentful of someone else. Make sure you're not supporting someone else's dreams while yours, and comfort and stability, while yours are going by the wayside in some way. Because despite your highest self telling you you have a lot to be grateful for and a lot to look forward to with the sun, I do see that you are worried about being left out in the cold. Not quite in the red, but not quite in the black either. I feel like this is simply a mindset. And the final outcome is the Four of Cups. You do seem a bit like you're pondering something here. Like, you're not sure what you want out of life at this point. Clearly, you have been through something difficult. I think you want to get into this King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles energy, but you may have to fight through some things to get to it. Your optimism will get you far. But I do see at the end of the month, you'll be doing some emotional reevaluation. I wanted to know what this was about, and 3 cards came out. The Fool, the Lovers, and the Seven of Cups. Well, you can apply this to just about any part of your life. First of all, it is Aries season, and Sagittarius usually do very well in Aries season. You will be willing to be open to new things, new ideas, new adventures. You would like to take a leap of faith and not have so much responsibilities at this time. You wish for that. You're also looking for something that is in total alignment with who you are, what's perfectly right for you with morals and values. You definitely want spirit to guide you, but you feel a little overwhelmed by all of your choices in love and life. You also could just be terribly confused about a Gemini that completely lacks in accountability with you, and that made you feel left out in the cold. But with this major arcana coming out, I can see that what's on your mind is leaving a lot of troubles behind and moving towards people, places, and situations that will continue this feeling of, that will accentuate gratitude and positivity for you. But it's overwhelming because you're not sure where that is or even what it looks like. Choose wisely, take your time, watch out for illusion. And I think you are watching out for illusion. You're not running towards something. This is clarifying. This is clarifying, this card. So I think you're taking your time in making decisions moving forward, choosing your emotional path carefully, wanting the path you're on to be right for you. And you are in this mode of discovery. And I don't think you have the most cooperation around you. That's why you are really trying to, see things from a higher perspective. You definitely want a freedom. You are ready to sustain long journeys. It is also a good time for conversations right now, picking a path to move forward as well. What are your goals at this time? Looking yourself in the mirror, having good conversations with people or someone to help you pick a path. You are being divinely guided. There you are. And again, in this mode of discovery, to find someone to help you and assist you in some way and help you work through, what stings and what you feel like might have been a waste. There is stability here for you. Spirit's saying, some of you are at home and you don't want to be. You can work through this. I feel as though there's peace and happiness, but also working through something difficult. Sag, move towards the people that can assist you. Yeah, I also see perhaps a bit of distrust on your part as well, a little nervous about who you can trust and who you can't. Listen to your intuition and your body. These folks, whoever they are just trapping you in your head. And if this isn't you, it's a person that thinks they're big shit and won't really cooperate with you. If this is someone around you seeing you this way, though, don't let them steal your ideas or your thunder or take advantage of you in any ways. Just continue to ponder what you want and move forward and be at peace. Yes, be at peace. This guy as well, he might not be the biggest team player either. Listen to your intuition about who you're aligning yourself with, Sag. I think it's leading you on some kind of a journey here about what is truly right for you. Yeah, they're pulling back. They're telling me to stop. All right, Sag, that's the end of March. Don't forget to check out SOMA CHANDRA Libra for your love message for the end of the month. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.